Yes, it's your boy Anthony Allen, and I'm back with another reaction. STORMZY has just released a new track. We're going to watch the music video here, and if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because this is a type of video that I do make here on my channel, as well as other things like gaming and so forth. But in this one, this is a reaction video to a music video, and I'm going to talk about the editing as well as the song of the music video, basically. So we're going to get into it. I'm going to get my headphones on. It's going to be a fun one. I'm going to be watching it now. You're going to see my first time reaction, and we'll learn something about this music video. Is it a good one? Is it we'll find out. So that's what we're going to do right now. So I found it. Here it is. STORMZY, Own It, featuring Ed Sheeran and Burna Boy. Going to watch this now. You're going to see my live reaction. That's a good start. We've got an advert to begin with. I'm waiting for the advert to finish. Let's put it in widescreen. Let's have a look. So first shot, you got a group of people with some umbrellas, looking fresh, some fresh trims there, and some text on screen. Okay. Yeah, you just can't. Yeah, I like the beat. You see, already I can already see like what kind of vibe this tune is giving me. It's really smooth. The first shot there that we had as it was introduced in the music video is beautiful. Like, I like saturated shots. So obviously the first shot that you're given in STORMZY's music video, in this music video, Own It, the shot's saturated. What I mean by that is a lot of the colour is drained out. Now here in the UK, we have a lot of rain. Right now, as I'm recording this video, it's raining. I've had to use some extra lighting so you lot can see me as I'm delivering the review. And you know, that's what I feel when I'm watching the first shot of this music video. It's drained out, it's dark, it's rainy. They've got umbrellas to reinforce the fact that it's also dark and rainy and so forth. So that's the vibe that we're getting right now. Really mellow is the vibe and the feeling they're trying to portray here. The mise en scène in the scene, meaning the things that are in the scene, the denotation, are the umbrellas. So everybody's dressed fresh, you know what I mean? Not suited and booted, but you're dressed fresh as if they're about to go out somewhere, but they've had to stop, stay and wait for the rain to stop. Let's have a listen. Jimmy had to control it and hold it. Beautiful jump shots. We're only 20 seconds into this music video. There's some absolutely beautiful, well done jump shots there, where it cuts from two different characters within this scene. They're not on top of the roof, on top of the rooftop with the rest of the characters that are looking really upset that it's raining, by the way. So obviously something's going on within the scene. People aren't happy that it's raining. Maybe they had a rooftop party. It's in the UK. And lo and behold, the weather's ruined the mood. But I've just paused it on a shot. I'm going to take a screenshot of this shot. I'm going to put it on the screen so you can see this girl's face here, because that's just like... That's how we all feel in the UK when we've got, you know, bad weather, when you're meant to be like doing something. And the guy next to her as well, if you look at his face, he's just like, oh, I'll go on with the weather, man. That's basically... And the umbrella's actually broken as well. If you look at the top corner, that umbrella's broken. Someone broke the prop. Maybe they got angry. I don't know. Storm is obviously leading the pack. Okay, completely different scene, completely different tone. There's a blue light coming in from the window, right? Oh, I got a packet of crisps I was eating just. I don't want any crisp in my mouth while I'm talking. But there's a blue light coming through inside the window, and there's a dress hung up on the window frame. Right, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. I'm gonna show this on screen as well, so you can see what I'm talking about. These colours are beautiful. So on one side you've got the really cold blue. On the other side, on the right hand side, where you've got the lady with the blonde hair, who was also seen earlier on in this music video, and you can see she's either putting on a cocoa bottle or something. She's got a clothes rack there as well. It's showing you that she's getting ready to go out somewhere. She's ready to leave, and there's a warm feeling on her side, but outside is cold. So the videography here in this shot is trying to portray the feeling of outside is cold, inside is warm, and we're getting ready to go out somewhere. But obviously maybe this is back in time, and you can see that she hasn't actually gone out yet. The first shot that we've had is when they're all actually out. They plan to have a party, they plan to have fun, but then it started raining. So that's what's going on here. We're only 31 seconds into the music video, and we're just, you know, getting our scalpel out right now, this part of the video, and just showing you what this music video is actually about. I'm going to pick up on some of the lyrics as well. So I've been ignoring the lyrics so far. We'll pick up on the lyrics. You can actually check this tune out as well. Stormzy, Own It, just being released as the time I'm making this video. 2 hours ago it's being released. It's also featuring Ed Sheeran and Burna Boy. So let's keep playing. Let's have a look. You know, I love that. Two things I love about this music video already. The chick that's doing her hair, she's actually, I'm not sure if I got my curling sponge here. I haven't got my curling sponge on me. But if you've noticed, my hair is twisted, right? The chick that's getting ready to go out, she's using the curling sponge on a throw. Now she hasn't got long hair, but she's just getting those little twists in there, sort of thing. So you can see her rubbing her hair with the curling sponge for a bit. She's dancing in the mirror. Who else? I mean, I've done it, right? Where you've been like ready to go out somewhere, you're going to a club or you're going to a party, and you just dance in the mirror a little bit, just look at yourself and think, yeah, I'm ready for this, let's go, man. You know, that's you getting ready to go out, feeling the vibe and what you want to feel before you go out to a party, to have a good time. You know, that was a good little added touch there. So I like the fact they've done that. The cinematic shot as well. At the moment, there's a mirror. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this shot as well, so you can see it on screen. But there's a mirror in the left hand, in my left hand corner of the screen, from what I'm seeing. Mirrors are a big pain when you're filming something, because the last thing you want to catch is your lighting equipment or a camera. So you can obviously see that there's some good production here and good cinematography within this music video already. Is there anything I can see else in that shot that I think adds to the scene? Yeah, a little bit. You know, she's obviously, you know, not really well off like most of us in the UK at the moment, and you can see that she's, you know, just spread her bed, you know, everything's clean, it's not messy, but she's also drowned out some of the light with her clothes a little bit. Maybe that's something to add. I'ma be right by her. So he's supporting her. Then we got this. Pulled up in the party when you saw me, I was lighting up my J. So already he was lighting up his spliff. They've gone to the party. Stormzy in this shot at the moment, he's sitting in a chair, in a sort of king's royalty sort of chair, in what looks like an art gallery. And Ed Sheeran is over his left hand shoulder, right? So his left hand man, already portraying that, yo, that's my boy right there. And we just lighting up our J, having a party. And I'm talking about the time that I met this girl. So a little bit of connotation for you there. I'm obviously going to take the screenshot so you can see what I'm talking about here. And obviously there is on the far left, away from where the shot is zooming in to Stormzy and Ed Sheeran, you can see that there is a nice little lady right there just looking on. I think she's got her leg up. Yeah, I think she's got her leg up. So obviously it's just showing you the vibe of what's going on and what Stormzy is talking about. So it's like you're entering his fantasy and his story, and when he's met this girl at a party. Maybe it was a girl for a long time relationship, but that's what he's talking about in this part of the song. And he was lighting up his spliff, just having a bit of fun, and that's where she walked in. So obviously he was interrupted and he noticed her, or maybe she noticed him. Go ahead and brighten up my day. Light is in the air. So already you can already see that the music video is showing at the beginning of the shot, the first shots of this music video at the beginning, and it's showing the really dark and dull setting of where they was going to have a party, and then it started raining and it got dark and dull. Stormzy is saying that this lady in the story has brightened up his day. So that's what's being portrayed here. We're 55 seconds into the music video, still a while to get our scalpel in this music video and see what's going on. And also you can see that his girl, obviously the brownie with the blonde hair, she's passing a spliff or a cigarette back to her chick, her friend, who's also there. So it's like a Grease lightning kind of effect right now. If you think about this, if you've watched Grease, you know, those of you who've watched that film, you have the girls that are getting ready, the pinkies, and then you've got the Grease lightning lot that are getting ready on the other side. Sort of like a step up thing as well, two connotations. You know, the prince and his queen, or the king and his queen. Two different connotations. The ladies getting ready, the men getting ready. They've got the same kind of vibe, still trying to cut through that dark and dull time. Burna Boy. Jeez! Never had a brother who gave you more, right? So he's talking about what it's like being a black man, really taking care of your lady. So that's what he's trying to say there. He's trying to say what it's like for me looking after my lady, and that she's never had that before, so it's special to her, and he's just reminding her of what he's given to the relationship, or what type of relationship it is. Alright, Burna Boy's coming. He coming with a little bit of luck. Was he locking a little bit there? Alright, so Burna Boy's in a room for the barbecues. Right, so that's a good shot. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. So he's in a room full of lit barbecues. So maybe that's reinforcing quite a few things. Maybe it's trying to say that he's fire, or maybe it's trying to say that he's burned loads of J's already in the same situation. He's trying to understand. I'll try and pick up on the lyrics. So maybe he's the experienced one in all of this situation. But I'll give it a shot there. You can see it on the screen, and you can see the barbecues that are lit up in a row, right? So it's maybe talking about the smoke from the J, or he's talking about, you know, I'm fire, I'm cooking, right? So we're going to find out. Jeez. So now Storms is talking about the way that she wants but race. He's admiring this lady now, so now he's just showing her that, you know, the way he looks at her, as well as an attraction, not just in his mind, and how she what you call it, not liberates, but, you know, when a woman kind of, you know, gets you thinking about things that you wouldn't normally think about without her. You know what I mean? Those enlightening moments of, you know, this is my lady, this is. So now he's talking about the attraction of this lady, so to speak, talking about how she wind up her waist on the dance floor. That's what's happening here. And now Burna Boy has now entered the scene with Ed Sheeran and Stormzy, surrounded by these model chicks in this white room, which is more or less like a fantasy room at the moment, where they're talking about the situation of what happened together. So Burna Boy's now entered. He's now coming. Burna Boy's coming from an experience point of view, trying to say that he's been around the block. That's what the barbecues meant, and that's what I took from that. Ed Sheeran is yet to say his piece, but this shot here is beautiful. So again, I'm going to take a screenshot of that, and you're going to see that on screen, so you can see what I'm talking about. Obviously, it might have already been on the screen, but when I take the screenshot, that's the picture that's going to be back in the video when I edit this up. So yeah, man, let's keep going. Now I just had a memory, I had a flashback there. So it feels like this music video is aimed towards a certain audience. It's aimed towards an audience that understands what's being said here. So the girls have now gone, and they've gone to go and get their drinks. So they're in a one-stop shop, a paper shop, and they're going through the booze aisle. And you can see that they're already ready to go and party, because they're dressed up, ready to go, got their coats on, got everything ready, and they're going to get the drinks ready for the party. So that was cool. Alright, so now we're getting the actual party. So it wasn't a rooftop party, it was an indoor party, and maybe they ended up on a rooftop in some way or shape or form, or just to relay the situation on, yo, we went out to party, but it ended up dull. And then this my lady friend, my galley, whoever it is, his woman, his lady, has come in and just completely like set off the whole party for him, and just completely like just took his mind away to where, you know, where he's explaining. And that's where the fantasy comes in. So this whole conversation could have happened in this party that you're seeing right now with Ed Sheeran and the rest of the lot, somewhere in a club. Yeah, they're going getting the drinks, man. Everyone's vibing, man. You see, the tune's sick as well, the vibes. Yeah, man. Ed Sheeran's turn. He sat down on the throne. Not sure if he's ready yet, though. Alright, now you're getting the rest of the story. You're seeing everybody making their way to the party as well. Burna Boy is sitting there just dancing in the middle of the barbecues. Everyone's just vibing. Ed Sheeran's got his lighter up in the air as well. Here we go. Yo, Ed Sheeran, that was sick. Hold on, let me stop. Ed Sheeran's been killing it lately. I don't know who said that he was quitting music, but that would be a stupid idea. Reason being is the sound of his voice as he jumped into that verse. Yo, that was like old school R&B layered up voice right there. Right, so that hit me straight away. I was like, that's that old school flavor that I love to hear. If you get to just around about 2 minutes when Ed Sheeran gets into his verse, you'll hear it yourself. You can hear that sort of reverb on his voice there, and it laid it up. It sounded good. Yes. So now Ed Sheeran is talking about either a different lady, someone that he's now found, maybe at the party or before the party, and the girls have now been active. So the girls have now got up in the fantasy white area room, and they're starting to dance. They're starting to, they've got all three of the perspectives now. They're starting to get up and just vibe with it. So they're getting involved with the story now as Ed Sheeran gets up. And he had a lighter in his hand, just to notice. Like, he weren't sparking up, but he had his lighter in his hand, and I think he was thinking about sparking up. Jeez! You want a sick vibe, I want another one. I want a kiss her, I want another one. Ed Sheeran's absolutely smashing it. The thing that I love about Ed Sheeran is he can just cross over into a different genre like that. That is R&B, hip-hop / R&B there. The way he's sung into that. That's like that proper, like, old school Casey Jodeci kind of vibe that he had there on his voice a little bit. Not saying he was Casey and JoJo, but I'm saying that is where that was popularized. Bobby Brown, all that era. That kind of like reverbed, laid up voice. Loving it. Dancing sick, by the way. The choreography is wicked there. See, Ed Sheeran, I'm not sure he's found his lady lover now, but he's talking about sort of he's noticed her. I don't think he's got with her, and he's talking about how much he wants to be with her. Interesting thing is, the shot that you're actually getting is you're getting Ed Sheeran singing about what's happening, and then you're getting Stormzy dancing with the lady love with the blonde hair. So maybe he's singing from Stormzy's perspective, and then the next shot is Stormzy and Ed Sheeran together. So maybe he's in his mind, maybe he's in Stormzy's mind, maybe that's what's going on here. But obviously the reality is the party that's happening. How you lighting up the room with your girl? Yeah. So he's talking for Stormzy right now. And now they've laid it up and they're singing the chorus together. Stormzy and Ed Sheeran are singing the chorus together. Looking sick, by the way. I like the little slow-mo that they've added into some of the dance moves here as well. Always looks crisp when you're trying to capture like a mad party. Everyone's bumping and grinding and doing a thing, man. When you filming that, it's difficult. So being able to film like a party or a choreographed party for this music video to add to the story is very well done. That little slow-mo shot worked as well. It wasn't too slowing down. It was just slowing down enough so you could catch a few details as you're watching the music video. That works. As everyone for a moment had the lighters up in the air, their drinks up in the air. It's obviously getting to the euphoria moment at the party. There's been some banging tunes playing in this party. It's getting to the euphoria moment. So the fantasy is now completely played out at this point, almost. We're going to see what else they're going to add to this music video. The tune, by the way, is wicked. So we're gonna conclude when we get to the end of this video as well. So there's the three main characters right there. You got Burna Boy, Ed Sheeran, and Stormzy sitting in the room. The girls have now left the room. The rest of the party's playing out. You can see everybody rolling. Stormzy's now got his chick, and this is where it's going to wrap up. That's it. Interesting shot. I'm not going to screenshot it because it might be too dark when I put it on screen. But you can now see the end of the night, the end of the day. And Stormzy is on the rooftop that you saw in the beginning first shot. Actually, I will screenshot it so you can see it. And you can see Stormzy with his lady love on the rooftop. I think it's London because there's a shard. And they're just vibing, talking, having a smoke, having a talk. See Burna Boy's there as well. They finished off the talk. Okay, there you go. There you go. They're laughing together, they're chilling, they're vibing, they're talking. Directed by Nathan James Tetty. Nathan James Tetty. So there we have it. What was the name of the music video? I've just completely got taken away there. Like, own it. Right, so there we go. So that was Stormzy, Own It, featuring Ed Sheeran and Burna Boy. That is my first reaction. Now I'm going to give you my conclusion on what I think of the music video, the song itself, and the cinematography within the music video. So the cinematography within the music video, everything was very well done in post-production. So there was a few slow-mo shots, lighting, always superb. In Stormzy's music videos, the lighting's always on point to relay messages and to relay what's happening within each scene within the music video. So I definitely give that a really high rating. Not gonna give it a number though. I don't do numbers on this channel. If you want to give your opinion on what you think of the music video in the comments section down below, you're more than welcome. Another thing, so we've gone through the cinematography, videography, and lighting. Absolutely brilliant. The denotation. So basically, denotation is what is in the scene, what you're seeing within the scene, and if it adds to the scene. Now, yeah, 100%, like, because I felt the vibe, you know, the target audience is me, so, you know, when I'm watching this music video, I can see exactly what the story is that they're playing out. I understood what was happening from start to finish. Everything that was added to a scene, the red cups to symbolize that it's alcohol when they're in the club, the lighters, putting your light up in the air, a little bit of a dancehall kind of feeling right there. Like, you know, you can see them rolling in the background, smoking at the end of the shot. The light, everything was on point there, and it very much felt real UK music video and a story from the UK and how Stormzy has found this lady, and Ed Sheeran and Burna Boy played a part in that as well to add to the fantasy, the story that Stormy is telling us here in this music video. So yeah, everything that was in the shot was absolutely brilliant. The lyrics on point, really mellow song, sort of like a bumping in your car. You're having a smooth little drive. It's kind of song that you put on when you're having a smooth little drive, or one that you're just getting started in a night and you just you're feeling it. You're on the dance floor and it's sort of just getting you warmed up on the dance floor. That is what kind of track this is. Or you're dancing with your lady love on the dance floor. That is definitely what this song is. Definitely feeling it. It's definitely for this time of year as well. November crossing over into December. Very well placed. Because there will be those times where it's mellow, the weather's not very good, you know what I mean? You don't want to be trying to do some calypso dancing when it's dull and raining. You don't want to go outside and do carnival, do you? So, you know, it's very well placed in the time of year that they've released it. Wouldn't put it as a Christmas #1. Will make the chart. So yeah, very well done song. I enjoyed it. Stormzy, Own It. That's the music video. That's my reaction. What do you think? Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. I'm going to be adding those screenshots in as well so you can see what I'm talking about as well, just in case you want to know what scenes I'm talking about. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Definitely hit the subscribe button. It's your boy Anthony Allen. This is my channel, and I'd like to see you again here soon. You guys have been requesting more of these types of videos, more of me reacting to music videos, so I've got some more on the way. Don't go anywhere. See you in the next one.